Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Real Film Talk. My name is Braunlich. Now sit back, grab some snacks, and enjoy the review. Today we will look at I honestly don't know what this is. We'll be reviewing The Monkey. Here is my reaction for the trailer. Am I looking forward to this movie? Not really. Is it gonna be scary? Seeing as how it's a Stephen King movie, 50-50. Let's take a look at The Monkey.
Everything okay up there? Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, just chaos happening.
Oh, that's odd. I don't remember locking this.
You wouldn't happen to remember if my aunt had a wind-up toy monkey at the yard sale?
Oh, not a cherished childhood memory now, was it?
Hello. Oh my goodness!
The coroner said it was an accident, but it was no accident.
No, not really.
It was a monkey. When I was a kid,
People say this is like the sequel to Toy Story 3 was like that, the creepy monkey with the thimbles.
I did everything I could to make it go away. But it had other plans.
Never seen Long Legs, I want to see it.
The monkey that likes killing my family. It's back. It must be vanquished. Why don't you vanquish it, huh, Bill? Wait.
Okay,
We have been chosen
this gets pretty intense, I guess.
to witness its power over life and death in its most devious ways.
Jeez! This movie's ruthless here.
The toy monkey? It's evil. It's basically the devil.
Everybody dies. And that's life.
My goodness. Hey, you're in church. You're not supposed to swear. Okay, so I guess this is a good thing. It doesn't give a whole lot of the movie away, because that's normally what a lot of trailers do these days. It seems like a very simple premise. I've never read this story. I've read a couple of Stephen King stories. I feel like most of them follow a similar formula where it's something supernatural or scary that's happening to the main characters. I want to think this is gonna be like a really gory, really messed up, scary movie. I honestly don't know what this movie's gonna be. Maybe it'll be scary. I mean, from what I've seen, it's getting like really mixed reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, so that could be either a good thing or a bad thing. Lately, I tend to lean more into the not so good part of like, a movie that has that much mixed opinions on it. But I will go see this movie with an open mind, and I will give you my general thoughts once I come back. The Monkey is... I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Okay, let's try it again. The Monkey is directed... Okay, hold on, well, let's try that one more time. The Monkey is written and directed by Osgood Perkins and stars Theo James, Tatiana Maslany, Christian Convery, and Colin O'Brien. This is based on a Stephen King short story. We'll get there in a minute. When twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. Now, I went into this movie knowing pretty much nothing about the original story other than that it's written by Stephen King. Apparently the story is supposed to be scary, and I think I understand why. It's a monkey, but don't call it a toy because people will get mad about it. We don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but when it plays its drum, something bad happens. Simple premise, though. I honestly didn't have too high expectations, but after seeing it in theaters over the weekend, my initial thoughts were... I have thoughts. I'll say that much, but we'll talk about them. Let's start with the obvious one that people are saying about what the genre is supposed to be. Some say it's supposed to be a dark comedy, which, yeah, I can agree with. The first half is filled with so much insanity with over-the-top death and acting that I ended up having a lot of fun with this movie. I honestly couldn't take this movie seriously in the slightest. The second half honestly drags the movie down as it then tries to be a legit drama slash scary movie. But with the chaotic first half compared to the second half that's trying to rekindle past relationships, it really takes you out of the moment. That I think is more unbalanced than what the movie's trying to be. I legit thought this movie was more funny than scary, and I think that's what Osgood and Perkins intended, but it really wasn't executed that well. The dialogue was also beyond awkward. Think of the dialogue from one of M. Night Shyamalan's movies, one of the bad ones. However, I think the intention was for it to be awkward. There's a scene with a mom talking to the main lead as a kid and his brother, and it's supposed to be a sincere moment, but my whole theater just laughed throughout the whole thing. Even some of the delivery from the other characters was off. There's a Reverend character that seems like he's just making stuff up as he goes along. I'm not sure what the whole idea was for that, but props to this guy for at least trying. I was amazed on how much they managed to pack into a 98-minute production, but as stated before, this is a short story. However, I think there comes a time where you're just checked out and you kind of want it to be over with. This is going back to my issue about the balance in the movie. I think the movie eventually becomes too self-aware of what it was trying to accomplish. You might be thinking if this was a horror movie with some comedy sprinkled in. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. This is a full-blown comedy with a dash of horror in it. A lot of people try to make comparisons to movies like Final Destination or The Cabin in the Woods. But while I had a good time with this movie, I honestly got a little tired of the zany energy. Now, do I think The Monkey is a great movie? No, it isn't. But is it entertaining? For some parts, yes, and other parts, no. The delivery and moments between the characters were weird or to watch or cringe, as some people would say. You know who I'm referring to. The first half was so much fun, but it eventually stops being entertaining and is just boring. I might go back and see it, but I wish they could have done better at some aspects of it. Maybe make me care about the characters a little more or give something legitimately scary. Don't have to be the whole movie, but for a director who's more known for directing horror, this was an interesting road to take, to say the least. My grade for The Monkey will be a D. Thank you all for watching this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Will Braunlich, and I will see you at the movies. Save a seat for me.
For over 40 years, SCM has been the voice of our town,
bringing us together through local programming,
education,
and live broadcasts.
SCM isn't just about television.
It's about empowering our community,
ensuring our voices are heard during government meetings,
and celebrating milestones
like our high school graduations.
But today, SCM faces a challenge.
Our funding structure is based on television subscriptions.
And it's no secret, people have been cutting the cord.
With a shift to internet-only subscriptions,
SCM receives less revenue,
even though all our programming is freely available online.
We need your support.
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 Your donation can make a difference.
It will ensure that SCM remains open,
continues to educate our youth,
and keeps our community informed.
Thanks to SCM, I've been honing my creative skills, helping me work towards my college degree.
SCM is crucial for keeping our community connected.
SCM isn't just here to broadcast local events. They're actually preserving Simsbury's history.
Join us.
Join us in preserving Simsbury's voice.
Simsbury's voice.
Together we can ensure that SCM continues to thrive
for generations to come.
Visit our website
or scan the QR code on your screen to make your donation.
Every contribution
counts.
Thank you for supporting Simsbury Community Media,
where your town,
your schools,
and your government come together.